Of the bags that I still have to unbox with you, out of the 4 that's in that corner, only 1 of them was bought new from the boutique. 3 of those were bought pre-loved, and every one of them that was bought pre-loved was bought at a significant saving against what the retail price would be. The bag that I have just unboxed with you, that was the first of the 5. I know, the corner of shame. The 5 bags that I still have to unbox and share with you, the first of those I have already unboxed, and that was also pre-loved. And also for me, that was bought at a price that was a significant saving against what the retail price was. Now that for me is what the resale market should be. The resale market should be either significant savings against the retail price, or it should be an opportunity to buy bags that you cannot get in the boutique, that you can no longer get. They're bags that were released a while ago that you missed out on, or an opportunity if you want to go down the Hermes route, although that's a whole video and a whole topic and discussion in itself. Buying Hermes pre-loved or resale, I don't think is the equivalent of buying anything else resale. There are certain bags that will be the exception to that. If we take, for example, the Chanel Pearl Mini, that still commands quite a significant price on the resale market. That's a bit more like buying Hermes. But the Hermes resale market, I think, is a market all of its own. I think it's a separate entity to what the general luxury resale market is, and I don't think that it can be included in a general video talking about the resale market. I will talk about buying Hermes pre-loved versus buying Hermes retail now that I have the experience of both in a separate video, but in this video let's focus on the general resale market. I think it is back to what it should be. I do not think it should probably have reached the bubble that it did reach, where bags were getting such a significant price way over retail for bags that are not that hard to get. I think that's now where it should be. I'm enjoying it again, but why do people hate it? Why do people hate whenever bags are being sold pre-loved or resale? Is it that people hate the resale luxury market in general, or do people only hate whenever it is, for example, luxury YouTubers or influencers or people they see online on social media selling their bags? Is it specific to those sorts of people, myself included, selling our bags on the platforms that we have built? Or is it the luxury resale market in general? Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I have made a number of videos talking about the luxury resale market because it very much interests me, and I love to be able to hunt down bargains or pieces that I missed on the resale market. I love the hunt of the bag. I love waiting for it, trying to find it, trying to get it at a decent price, especially if it's a bag that you can no longer buy. For me, that's where the most joy in the resale market lies. If I'm looking for a bag that is openly available at retail, I'm going to be completely honest with you and tell you I'm probably going to go down the retail route. I am only going to go down the resale route if it's a bag that is not easy to get, or if it's a bag that will have a significant saving against the retail price. If a bag is available retail and a bag is available on the resale market in excellent condition and there's only a small difference in the price, I'm going to buy retail. I am only going to buy resale if for an excellent condition bag there is a significant saving. And that is because when you buy retail, one, you get the boutique experience, although that very much differs from brand to brand, customer to customer, experience to experience. That I don't think is always everything that it should be. But more significantly, you have the guarantee of authenticity. You know when you go into the boutique that you're buying it direct from store, you know 110% it's authentic, and you know that if anything goes wrong, you can go back to that store. Versus the resale market. The resale market, I think, is fabulous for bags that are gone, that you can't find, that you're hunting, or when there is a significant saving. Even if a bag was available now in the boutique, let's take an example. The Dior 30 Montium box bag. This is available in Dior. This is available. It's one of their staple bags that is there. I did not choose to buy that in Dior. I bought this pre-loved. I bought this pre-loved because the price of this bag was around about 50% of the price of the bag in the boutique. For me, those savings were so significant that I was not going to pass them up. Didn't care about the boutique experience, to be quite blunt, when it came to this bag. I wanted to buy it at such a reduced price. The same for the YSL bag, the massive Jamie 4.3 bag. I bought that at approximately half the retail price. Again, for the saving. Still available in store, still available online. Again, didn't really care about the boutique experience whenever I'm going to be getting that bag at about half the price of what the retail is. And that for me is the resale market having returned to what it should be. It should be bags available at much reduced under retail. It should be bags available at a price that you don't have to absolutely blow your budget on. Fastest fingers first. You shouldn't be caught up in a frenzy, although there's always exceptions to this. There are going to be bags that are very sought after, very hard to find, and when they come up on the resale market, I'm looking at Murakami behind me, that probably is falling into that at the moment because there's such a hype around this collection. But when you're looking for one of those very hyped bags, there is going to be the risk, and I've done it, of getting caught up in the flurry and the moment and having to move very quickly and spending more on a bag that you maybe wanted to spend because it's available. That is just the reality of certain very sought after bags, but I do believe that is now becoming the exception, and generally bags are going to be available for a little bit longer. You're going to have a moment to think, to pause, think about the price and think about whether or not that is the bag that you want to buy. For me, I very much enjoy that. But it got me thinking about why. Whenever I sell bags or other luxury YouTubers or influencers sell bags, there is such a significant amount of hate about it. Now, I'm not talking about YouTubers or influencers that come on and say, I have found my calling, I have seen the light, I'm no longer interested in any of this. It's all a waste of money and I'm selling them all. Oh, but by the way, I think they're a waste of money. I've seen the light. I no longer think we should be falling into this consumerism trap. But I'm going to link all of those bags down below in the description box and I want you to buy them. That, I'm not talking about that. I understand that. I understand whenever you see people come on, do that speech of a video and then list all the bags and go, here you go, you can buy them, even though I just dissed them for the last half an hour. Absolutely not. What I am talking about is people who are luxury enthusiasts, handbag collectors, collector tendencies, whatever it is that we call it, or have luxury collections, and then come on and sell their bags either via vlog sale, or they tell you they're for sale somewhere, or they post them for sale on their Instagram. Without doubt, there will be comments in the comment box about those videos about how this is just ridiculous and this is a cycle and oh, you're just on this wash, rinse, repeat and you're buying more and then you're selling and then you're buying more and then you're selling. And I kind of take a pause to think, what's wrong with that? Now, if it is that you are caught up in a flurry and a cycle and you are only buying to sell, buying to sell, buying to sell, and not really thinking through your purchases and you're constantly looking for the next hit, I can understand, although it's nobody else's business what you're choosing to do with your money, but I can understand why someone may watch and be a bit concerned about that behaviour if it's coming from a genuine place and think, okay, I think that maybe you should look at your shopping and I think that maybe there is reasoning behind that because it's so constant. But then again, even if that person is doing that and putting that out on the internet, is it anybody else's business to be having that judgment and thinking that what they're doing has something wrong with it and that their way of shopping is not normal, if there even is such a thing, and to come into the comments and to talk about what they think that person is doing? Because quite often what those commentators can get into is talking about mental health, and that I think is a very dangerous place to go. Mental health is something that is very complex, and I think to have people come into the comment box and to talk about someone they don't know on the internet's mental health is dangerous and is maybe a place where we should all avoid. So I can kind of understand if it seems to be such a flurry of buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, that some people might have genuine concern. I still don't know if it's their place to have genuine concern, but the counter argument to that is if we put ourselves out on the internet and we show you our bags and we show you the unboxings and then very quickly thereafter we are selling on the same bag, I suppose there is argument to say, well, you're asking for it because you're putting it on the internet. You're showing us the bag and now you're showing us the selling the bag. But for what I see on social media, that's not really the case. It's not really that people are buying bags and very quickly cycling them around and selling them and buying them and selling them and buying them and selling them. Generally, it is people that are interested in the bags, loving the bags, buying the bags, collecting the bags, and then realising something about the bag doesn't work out and they're then selling it on. Or they have introduced the one in, one out policy where they're thinking, you know what, I have enough bags, I've put enough of my money into bags, there's enough cash sitting on these shelves, I'm going to use the liquidity in these and I'm going to liquidize them and sell them on. So if I buy a new one, something from my collection has to go. Is that not sensible? Is that not somebody taking a reasoned look at what they've already bought and what they already have and thinking, I don't want to keep consuming, I don't want to keep buying more, so what I'm going to do is use the bags that I have. If there's one that I really want, I'm going to sell one of these, because if I really want it enough, there will be something that I will let go, and that will allow me to fund that without spending any more of my income. Is that not very financially responsible? I think it is. And I don't think that there is anything to criticize someone who has decided, I have enough bags, or this bag isn't working for me and I'm now going to sell it on. Is it also not sustainable? Is it also not the cyclical nature of fashion, especially luxury fashion, where these things last for a very long time? Is that not the sustainable nature of them? That somebody buys them, uses them, decides it doesn't work, decides they want something else, sells it on, the next person gets it, hopefully at a reduced price, brings it into their wardrobe, loves it, enjoys it. We're not putting it to landfill. These things are still working, they're still giving joy, they're still giving use. And the person that sold it has been able to either buy the next thing or put their money back in their bank. The person that bought it has got a saving and has the bag that they love. For me, that is a fabulous part of luxury buying and of the luxury resale market. Fashionphile's motto on the side of their bags is shop, sell, repeat. And I sometimes wonder at the amount of criticism that comes on to these types of videos about if you're vlog selling or you're talking about doing a vlog sale, and the amount of criticism that gets about, oh, here we go again, you buy your bags, you unbox your bags, you're selling them. And what? If you are buying them, they don't work, or you want to buy something else, you're selling them on at a reduced price. If you're being sensible about your pricing and you're selling them on at a reduced price, somebody else is getting that bag into their collection and loving that bag in their collection, and you're then using your money to buy something else. I think there's something inherently sensible about that and financially responsible, because the other thing that we also get on videos is you're so silly with your money, you're always spending your money, on more bags. Well, you can't win really then, can you? Because you're either spending more money on the bags and getting criticised for that, or you're using the money that's already in these, selling them and buying something else, and you're getting criticised for that. This video may be a little bit controversial because you may think, well, you're putting yourself on the internet, and absolutely I think it's crazy the way you buy and sell bags. I will get some comments, not too many I have to say, but I will get some comments in my vlog sale videos about, oh, here you go again, buying something, selling it on, buying something. Yes! If it doesn't work, I'm going to sell it on. I make a point in my vlog sales of pricing my bags fairly. I don't have any bags for sale at the moment. All of the bags in my last vlog sale are sold. Everybody's happy with them. They all got them at a fair price. The money came back in, funded certain bags that I had bought. They're happy. I'm happy. I'm looking for the downside. The downside other than the people that have the judgment and the opinion on, oh, well, there you go again. You bought, you sold. It's a cycle. Fashion is a cycle. Handbags are a cycle. Buying is a cycle. And I think that now that the resale market is back to what it should be, and this is what brought me down onto this topic of thinking, back to what it should be, where people can buy bags, get the opportunity to buy bags that they missed, or bags at a much better price. What is wrong with that? Is that not where it should be? Is that not a good thing? And this is a conversation. If you think that I'm absolutely crazy and that this shop, sell, repeat is awful and that you're just buying into this cycle, or it's an addiction, or it's toxic, or whatever, let me know in the comment box. I am not scared to face other opinions. I've said that in so many videos, and I've made videos about those counter opinions. If you disagree with me, tell me why. If you think that this is something that should be avoided at all costs, tell me why. And I will either consider those in the comment box, or if there's more discussion, I will continue to have that discussion with you. I think for myself and the vast majority of luxury YouTubers that I know that are in my friendship group in the handbag tribe, nobody buys and sells willy-nilly. Nobody buys the bags thinking, oh, I'll just buy that and throw it on the shelf, and if I don't want it, then I'll just sell it on. Or if they are selling it, it's just, oh, well, sure, I've had it for 5 minutes. It's not, in my experience, like that. It is much more considered. We bought the bags because we thought we would love them. We thought they would work. We thought we would use them. and then they don't work and then we sell them on, but yet you will get attacked for that in the comment box about, oh, here you go again, you've just unboxed all those bags and now you're selling them. I get that when we're on the internet, people have opinions. I'm not sure though if I understand why this is seen to be such a bad thing. As I said earlier in the video, if you're buying 12 bags a week and selling the same 12 bags the next week, that someone may genuinely have concern, although we've talked about that earlier, whether or not that has a place or not. But if you're buying them, they don't work, or you want to buy something else and you think, do you know what, I've set my limit, I've reached the limit of the amount of money I want to spend on these bags, so I'm now going to use what I've already spent to bring another one in. Is that really such a bad thing? Or is it really quite financially sensible and sustainable? And is it not the cycle of fashion? Let me know what you think in the comment box. I do think this is interesting. I think the fact that this garners such strong opinions on both sides of the argument is really interesting. Maybe slightly controversial, but that in itself is interesting. So let me know what you think in the comment box. Please be respectful if you are giving a view that is going to be hurtful to anybody. There is no need to be going into that comment box and using it as an excuse to slate me or anybody else that you have a specific problem with or issue with. So yes, I say if you have a contrary view, absolutely give it, but we can give those contrary views being respectful and not being malicious in how we word or write what we think. But I will be interested to read them. Thank you so much for watching this kind of discussion video. If you found it intriguing or entertaining, or you have been thought-provoked in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for being here. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.